items. I'm cleaning out a house. Hi, the treasured penny. And I'm dying from allergies from this paper. I I don't know how you guys sell paper, if you sell paper, because I can't even swallow from the paper. It's really killing me. But who knew I was allergic to old paper? Or hi, Atomic Redhead. So I'm going to do a giveaway, guys. I'm getting rid of this paper. It's like a little postcard cut out of the U.S. Capitol. Put that in there. Giveaway. So I don't have much new. I've been taking a little break from Whatnot. It was really consuming me, like pretty bad. And when something becomes a job, especially this kind of job, it's not fun anymore. And I do this because I love it, not because, thank you so much. Yes, I couldn't believe it. You know what's funny is my talk a few weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I showed everybody my numbers and I was like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. And then you have a show like last night and it was epic. Not many people, not a million people, just great items that you don't see on here, and great buyers. And that's what was awesome about last night. So if I can keep up the pace with that, I will be super happy. Right? I'm telling you, it's like you have all these shows and you're like, gosh, it's not going to work. It's just nothing's working. And boom, you have that one show that is like, wow, I'm doing something right. And I got like 40 followers in that show. I made a profit for once. um, and with me, I don't go for the cheap stuff. I just, it's not in my blood. I'm never going to do that. I bought cheap my whole life, and thank you for the share. And I don't want to buy cheap anymore. I want the quality products. And I decided to do this consignment. Oh, this cat, I have a cat too now. Because it was no money out of my pocket. And that helps. But it's also hard when people are like, I really need the money. So you're hustling for somebody else, which is fine, but it gets tedious. Um, if you guys are just joining me and you don't know me, I'm Ashley. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2 little girls. My husband works a gazillion hours a week, and I've worked my entire life since I was 12 years old. And I quit high school because we had no money and I had to work full time. And went off to college, did all the things. And so work is in my blood. I cannot just be like, oh, I'm going to sit on the sofa and go get my nails done and shop all day. And I wish I was like that, but I'm not. So this is what I do. It's the only thing that I have time to do, being a full-time mom. And Whatnot was kind of, it was consuming me, absolutely consuming me. I'm still in another platform. So this platform, you need the best pictures, you need the best lighting, you need the best description that is like more adjectives than I ever learned in the description. So it's hard to get out of that funk of that, because that is very time consuming, incredibly time consuming. So I just started opening boxes of this consignment and just running with it, because I don't have the time to curate every single show. If I do, then it's going to be the end of me here. Does that make sense to everybody? Because you don't want to run the same things. I was kind of getting under. I was definitely spending too much money, right? The variety hour, you get it, because that's your name. But I was spending too much money to make sure that everybody was engaged. I was buying too much product to keep my followers, to keep things going. Look at my hair. And it was not profitable. I was under, and I've never been under before. Hi, Mindy. They are so hard to maintain. And then I just wish if, like, when we had a show, if Whatnot just sent something over. Hi, Wallflower Finds. I sent you a message. Sent like, okay, this didn't sell. Do you want to change it over to bin? So if you look in my auction right now, those are the things that didn't sell. I know I crashed out too. I was like, I was done. Those are things from last night. How great would it be if they just, thank you for the hearts, guys, if they would just, would you like to change this to bin? That would be fantastic. And I have things that I put in auction that I'm going to put at a later auction, but I would like that in the bin right now, just in case it sells. And we are, oh, this is what you're winning. The Variety Hour, yay! Good morning, Mindy. See, exactly. But you're probably going to put congratulations on this. Yeah, now you have a little bit more variety. You're probably going to have 40 cats, and maybe half of them will sell. And then you're going to have to change it over to bin. Exactly. So when I looked on my, please, Kitty, when I looked on my active and not active listings, you can duplicate them. I think that would just totally screw me over. Am I right? New chapter? I would just get so confused. So when I look on my, let me see here. I don't know why I have so many things. Let me see. When I look, I hate this thing too. Yes, you could do that, but every time I go into my shipments or my listings, it crashes. It glitches. I have 417 active, and I have 34 inactive. And total, I have, oh God, 451. Always glitches. And then they put stuff in there that's already sold. They're like, oh, we're not going to put the sold ones in there, but here you go anyway. I also want to show you guys, right? And I'm like, oh God, then I have a canceled item because of this screw up, right? Then I have a canceled one. So I don't know what to do. Then now we have the things that you can ask for a offer. Then you have to, I'm just going to, it says live offers for everything. Yeah, sure. Why not? Am I going to click all 451 listings? No. Can't do that. So that's another thing. I just wish they would, I don't know, figure out. And now shipping. I know pre-bids are amazing. I get scared though. I get scared. I want people to bid. And last night I gave very fair prices. I made my money back plus $1. So H. Cavell was in there. Wallflower, you were in there too. So when I started it out, it was the price I bought it for plus $1 for handling. Because I know everyone's like, Ashley hates bubble wrap, hates it. Yeah, I do, because it's so expensive. So I charge for that bubble wrap. Thank you for the share. So it was still a very fair price. And I sold a lot last night. And I'm super happy about that. So I'm going to kind of keep up with that flow. I do get a little nervous about, thank you, the big ticket items. And I'm having a Victorian train. And but I can't deal with bubble wrap, right? Exactly, reusing the bubble wrap. So to make a long story short here, one time my kid had strep throat. This was a few weeks ago, and I had those, the poly mailers. She had strep throat. It was Memorial Day weekend. You had to get some sleep. Um, and I had those poly mailers from, selling other stuff, books on another platform. And I was like, I got to get this out by Tuesday. And Amazon's not coming till Wednesday. I ran out of bubble wrap. So I wrapped it in that. I know it's illegal. I mean, geez, everything I do is legal. No, it is not full. Send me a message now so I don't forget, and I'll send you the link for the Google Docs. But somebody told me that I should go into dumpsters. She was so sweet about it. I'm not saying anything wrong. Jump in dumpsters and look for bubble wrap. You're fucking kidding me, right? No. I'm practically giving my stuff away. I got 2 kids in the car, and you want me to jump in a dumpster? The only dumpster I know of is our business dumpsters around here. And throw the kid, I should, right? So I'm like, okay, so they want me to do this now. Like, what do you want me to just sell my soul too? Like, just throw my soul in there? Hi, Nina. And thrifting with ADHD. Girl, I get it. Look at, I'm off the topic again because I just read your name. So that happened. And I also got a review, and I'm very upset by it because it got there safely. It was incredibly cheap. I mean, I gave it away. And they were upset about it. Yeah, upset about it. They were upset that it was wrapped too good and they couldn't find it in the box. I can't win. I can't win. Yeah. I don't, and I put in my box, every single box. Hi, I'm Ashley. I write a little note. I don't write it because you couldn't read it, but I print it out. That says, I'll show you what it says. And because I want to take control over these things. Open. I'm opening it. Oh, I don't know how to work a Mac. Okay, so this is what it says. Thank you for your purchase. It's so nice to have people relove all these amazing pieces. Not only are you rehoming, but you're keeping my dream alive. If you ever are looking for a certain item, send me an email or a DM, and I love a good challenge. Thank you for your support, Ashley. Blah, blah, blah. If there's any problems with your order, please contact me directly. I will make it right. This is my business, and that's what small business owners do. Because I want to know if something sucks. I want to know if something breaks. I want to know, hi, Lori, if something is wrong with it. I want to know if it's a wrong item. I mean, that's happened twice. Right? Because everybody has all these cute little stickers and everything and like cute little bags. And I'm not doing that. No. Oh, it takes them to my Linktree. So it has my website I'm making. It has my email. It has my Instagram, my Facebook, and I think my portfolio is on there. A whole bunch of stuff. So that's all on there too. And it works out pretty well. I mean, I can see when I get traffic. So I know people are doing it. Yeah. And you know what I print these out on, which is great? Walgreens. They have the wallet size photos. You get 4 to 1. business cards are pretty expensive, right? And everybody just throws them away anyway. These, I think, are like 3 cents for 4. So you get 4 of these business cards. You just have to cut them, but it's on photo paper. So it's because they're going to throw that away. You know it. I would throw that away. But I'm not going to make little bags of candies, guys. I'm not. I wish I could. I'm not going to do it. Oh, maybe like a photo place or something. Yes, Vistaprint is great. And there's always promo codes and like you get money back. I used to do marketing for a doctor's office, and that's what I would use all the time. Aw, see, I candies don't last here. It would be all over the place. The kids would eat it. That's what would happen. But yeah, the candies, or I throw some stickers in there. I get like bulk stickers from like Shein or something like that, um, along with my 100% polyester clothing. It's so cheap and it's so awful, but these kids, they grow out of it so quickly and they're kind of trendy, so it works. Um, yeah, so I do that, and I was just really upset by the review. I got to tell you, because it was really sad for me. Really? Oh, see, I wish I could do that. But I would be probably up till 4 o'clock in the morning writing notes. Hi, Kelly. And that would be really hard for me. So I just have this, and sometimes I write like a thank you or whatever in the messages. And if it's a big item, I always ask exactly, right? Especially if you have ADHD, because you're like, okay, got to do this, got to do this. And it's all over the place. So I know where you are, but I know my limits with that. Um, but like a high end item, I will always take pictures of it and send them the pictures of my wrapping before I send it. I know that was from the same, I think the same, no, that wasn't from the same show. That was, I was like, I got to get this there safe. Somehow I got to get this there safe. And I got it there safe. And I mean, I've shipped huge things. I've shipped rocking chairs. I've shipped doors. I've shipped huge stained glass panels. But for some reason, when I got a lot of boxes out there, guys, that lady's pissed off. And for some reason, she just doesn't care, I think. It was wrapped too well. And what I do with, thanks for the follow, Nana. And what I do with the invoices. So I rip them up in pieces, right? Because it's a piece of paper. And I crumple them. I mean, pieces. And she said that there was um, invoices in there. She couldn't read them. They were ripped up, so ripped up that you can't read it unless you sit there together. It was too well. So I don't know. I've never been called non-professional about it. They just want to complain. And that's another thing too. I get if somebody's spending, I'll step back for a second. If somebody's spending $300 on an item, I promise you, I'm not going to reuse anything. You're going to get the top of the line stuff. Top. I'm going Home Depot and I'm buying you a new box. Exactly. And that jug it's pretty heavy. I know. And I reached out, but I was very sarcastic. So I took it back and I just blocked them, my first block. And yeah, I was so really condescending. It was really a big dick, but in a nice way. Exactly. Like, hell, thank you guys for joining. I'm like, I mean, I lug 2 kids around to garage sales and basements, to auctions, all over the place. They sit there. I did a show yesterday with my kid in the pool, and just tell me if I suck. Just tell me if I suck. Don't write it for the public to see. Again, we're putting it out there, but when you're screwing with my business, you're screwing with my family and you're screwing with my food that I don't really eat anyway. But you know what I'm saying? That type of thing. But that's beyond it. I have some I don't even want to, I got a whole thing of paper. I don't even want to deal with it. It's something about the paper, guys. See? Oh, okay, you can write what not on that one and be like, no, 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 no. Say no. It's not your fault. They should go on USPS.com and say, hey, you get a 3.5. Exactly. They will delete the reviews, but it doesn't change your score. They don't take, they delete it, but it doesn't, it did? Oh, yeah, when I had a bad review once. I mean, if you have all these reviews anyway, if you have, I don't know, 500 reviews, like you said, and you get one bad one, it's not going to really hurt. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, the shipping companies. Let's. Oh. Yeah, sometimes I've heard of people doing that and they're like, oh my God, I did not mean to do that. Like, and it was a mistake. Oh no. And to be honest with you, some of the bigger sellers, I start to think you start to read the reviews, right? We work really hard for those reviews. Exactly. And I'm like, how the hell do they have a 5-star review? I'm reading these things and I'm like, do they just let them have it? Like, here's your 5 stars? Can somebody explain this to me? Because I all I see is bad reviews, but they have a 5-star rating. Yeah. I mean, one day I was going to sit there and because I should have been a lawyer, but and go through each of these reviews on somebody's profile and then do the math. Oh. Oh, what not sponsored. Yeah. Well, that's not cool. That's not right. I don't I don't feel like that's right. I think it's wrong. 100% wrong. And exactly. There is so much inconsistency. And they have chosen me to stream to YouTube. They probably chose the wrong person. They probably didn't look into my shows well enough. They did. There's good and bad on every platform, and this is a good platform, but not for everybody. I couldn't imagine selling clothes. I couldn't imagine selling Pokemon cards. I couldn't imagine selling all these things. I sell what I love. And I was on a Facebook group also, and somebody said, I'm not making anything, I'm curating my shows, whatever. And basically I said everything that I just said to you guys. And there was a seller on there and he's like, you know what, Ashley, you just hit the nail on the head there, 1000%. he has a warehouse, and his name is the Picker Nose, and I'm pretty sure he's the dude version of me. I watched his show last night, and he has a warehouse, and he has, everything. It's not hand-picked. So for us that hand-pick things, we only have this much inventory in the entire universe. So we have 10% of the 90, and they have the 90%. So keeping your shows fun, keeping things moving, letting stuff go. And Mindy and I talk about this, I don't know, how many days a week? Like our strategies, what we're doing. Um, everybody goes goo goo gaga for, these big sellers and these YouTube people. Listen, I do love these YouTube people and I totally get it. And they are amazing. And I'm super jealous because they had 10 years or 15 years to build their brand. Me, I was just trying to get along. So, guys, you were no different than those YouTube sellers. They just have a YouTube. Bottom line. And I have to keep telling myself that, just like I have to tell my child that YouTube is not real. This is not real life. It's a camera. And unless it's live, even when it's live too, this is real, but some live stuff is not real. You don't, it's a big smoke screen. It's not real. And it's a lot of hard work to get there. And yeah, just like my daughter thinks now that you can just, I don't know, they do this like little poof on these kids' videos and then a damn unicorn appears. Yeah, that doesn't happen. She's like, Mom, can you clean the pool? Can you set the pool up? Yes. Yes, you kind of hit the nail on that head. 1000%. Look above, guys. Right? I think they sell to each other. Exactly. Exactly, Lori. I mean, I do watch these shows and everybody's acting, very excitable and crazy and yelling at the chat. That's not me. I'm not a car salesman. Like, it reminds me of car salesman. Tracy just, and that's another thing, guys. I've been trying to, Mindy and I, poor Mindy, she listens to my conspiracy theories all the time. Exactly. You just have to be who you are, and somebody's going to connect with you. Why would you buy from me? I don't know, because some of these big sellers are not getting their hands dirty, and I'm picking in a snakeskin basement to find these things. You have to be true to yourself. And I had a review from Kelly Crisp. Kelly, your review did more for me than a review. She shares a history. And though I make more money on other platforms, I can't tell everybody the history. I can't tell them what I got. I can't tell them how I got it, who it came from, what it is. I can't voice it. And exactly. And that's why it kept me chugging. Exactly. Like Lori, we want to find the things that we're excited about. And I'm going to say a few of the big sellers, I'm not going to say them all. They're going to burn out. They're going to burn right out. Because if I'm burnt out and I needed to take a moment, that is going to happen. Again, when you stop loving what you do, when you stop loving that item, it becomes a job, and jobs suck. All jobs suck, unless you're like you play with dolphins all day. That could suck too. Exactly. Oh, that's amazing. Did you keep it? Did you keep it? Could you imagine making that? Oh my God. Yeah, you got to keep that. And tell somebody it's like one of your friends or something, that it's like a keeps your nose warm or something. But you are in, and oh, I looked at your profile. I think you're closer to me than we think. She was like, "Oh my God, was that really in there?" See, we find so many crazy things. I love it. Yes. Lori, you're taking a little breather too. Hi, Superglide 216. Yeah, I have to take a step back. I can't wait to grab lunch and do some. There's a place by you, the Thrifty Nickies. Is that Thrifty Dickies? Thrifty something? I want to go there. Nickies, Thrifty Nickies. See, I like going to the places that, I don't know, it's kind of like, thank you, Lori. Thank you, Lori. Oh my God, guys, did you just see what Lori just said? Because, okay, this is what I think. Oh no, I'm shaking the cat. I don't know why I'm still holding it. So Whatnot was known for like Funko and things. I should run the kitty. He didn't cost me anything. Oh yeah, it's so cute. It's supposed to be a killer, but it's not acting like a killer. Like Funko, people would do, the wholesaling stuff, and then they would sell to whoever on here. It was like more of a wholesale site, and that's why I stayed away from it. And I do feel as if, I told Mindy this the other day, people are buying from us and they're selling it on Etsy and Cherish and eBay. Why aren't we? We're the wholesalers. What are we doing? And that's when I decided to change things up. Take a day or two, go through our inventory, go through my inventory, see what's disposable, see what's not disposable, see what I can run out $1 and go from there. And I've been very careful about my inventory. This week was the town-wide yard sale past weekend. I didn't go anywhere. Right? I'm okay with it too, but I get nervous about the shipping, and that's what costs me money. So instead of running things at $1 that I want to get rid of, I'm going to run it at 2 because the shipping is killing me. Right, doggy? Kitty, whatever your name is. Its name is Sunny now. It's had like 4 names. Right, kitty? So yeah, that's what happened. So guys, I'm going to show you, I'm going to pin it. So we have this little webinar tonight about shipping. And, oh God. Hold on. Oh wait, there we go, pin. So I just pinned it if you guys want to take a look at it, and there's 4 pictures there. No, well, I'm trying to use Discord. Correct. Thank you, Lori. Exactly. Yes. Now, Tracy, the only thing I can say to that, which I've done too, is because I think this is the only reason I've done that. There is a lot of info from Whatnot, but then we have a little webinar today or something. It's a question and answer. Ask me anything. So this poor guy is going to be asked a whole bunch of stuff from me. Um, I I have sold things at less than face value because I wanted Whatnot to see what I have, what I can bring to the table. It was a loss. Can I do that anymore? No, I cannot. Um, I had somebody ask me if I could run something at like a dollar or something. And there was like this like 11 people. And I don't know whether they do that to put you on the spot or or what, because being new to this, especially new sellers, they're like, "Hey, can you run that please? That'd be great." "Oh yeah, it'll sell more than a dollar." It doesn't. And then you're a new seller and you're like, "Oh my god, this is my first show." Then you turn bright red and then you start to cry because you just lost a shit ton of money. And it's people do that a lot. And I watch that happen. And then I say something. And it's very sad that people do that. But I mean, I can't stop people doing that. But yeah, I wanted to show what I can bring to the table and what I do have. And if I sold what I sold last night every single day, I could afford to run that. Oh my god. Yeah, why do people do that? Like what I will always share my baseball card story. So one day I got a ton of baseball cards, huge box, vintage ones for $10. So I was doing this like baseball card show. That's a stupid idea. That's just dumb. And yeah, you don't know. The chat needs to defend you. And especially, I mean, but when you're brand new, it's like you don't know anybody. So they're just like, yeah, run it for a dollar. It'd be great. And Lori, your prices are outstanding. Mindy's prices are outstanding. Mine are outstanding, like more than fair. But somebody asked me if I had a Babe Ruth and a Mickey Mantle card in there. And I was like, I wasn't born yesterday, bro. I wasn't. Like, what a dick move. They would have let me run that card. Yeah, exactly. How can you be such a jerk? I just don't get it. Yes, it was a confidence builder. And I told Mindy and our group chat of girls that if it wasn't for last night, I would have been sitting on the couch watching right now Vanderpump Rules, not on here talking to everybody. Yeah. What would happen to Whatnot, Mindy? And H. Covell, thank you for being there. And yeah, what's up with Whatnot making your phone so hot? Because I'm a little concerned about that. My phone was on fire last night. Thank God it's a burner phone. Minnie, I got a burner phone I'm going to send to you. Hi, Renee. Like a real burner phone. I never stay up. Yeah, I just crashed last night. Oh my God. Oh no. I maybe just give it a break. Do you have to update it? Oh. Yeah, it eats the battery up. No, girlfriend, go relax or something. I don't want you to break that phone. But yeah, I don't know why I have burner phones. No idea. I have like 4 cell phones that only have Wi-Fi and I'm not quite sure why I have them. I'm on one right now. Then I have my other phone and a computer. But it's always good to have that backup phone, I think. But everybody sees the stuff from Whatnot, the shipping. let's see here. Now, I haven't done my numbers yet, which I'm probably not going to even do that. It's your highlight of your morning. I think after this, what I'm going to do. So, to make a long story short, I now have I have a cat. I have a Chihuahua that's blind and deaf, and all the things. And I have two other dogs and two kids. My dad's in the hospital, so I have his Chihuahua. There's a lot of animals here, and it's very exhausting. It's incredibly exhausting. I don't know. I thought I loved animals, but I don't know if I really love them. I feel like I'm just keeping them alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be honest here. Like, everyone's like, oh my God, the puppy, the dog. And I'm like, oh God. And I do feel badly right now because I have a lot on my plate. And I feel like I'm just keeping them alive, not happy. And that's kind of how I feel with reselling right now. Like, I'm keeping it going, not super happy, right? And another thing I'm pissed off about, Mindy knows this too. So, during COVID, right? Oh, people aren't buying your antiques. Mr. Biden, president, here's $600 a week unemployment. I don't have if I put in an unemployment request right now, they're going to tell me to kick rocks. Why was that okay? And now I can't get unemployment when my sales are down. Right? I pay taxes. That's a whole different story, but that just came up in my mind yesterday, that it is a very good point. I mean, he just threw me money. I mean, I was just Amazon was here like four times a day at least 4 times a day. And I could buy all the bubble wrap in the world, and I just got like, $600 for nothing, for not being able to sell antiques because everyone thought they were contaminated with COVID. Isn't that funny? How we just thought everything was contaminated, like everything. And now we're like, oh, airplane. That's it, right? See, now this is where my ADD comes in. I'm like all over the place here. But I wanted to show you guys some of my paper here that is killing me. Pretty sure it has more than COVID. It probably, Mindy, this stuff is killing me. And I have a book auction tonight. I was chosen from Whatnot. Can't believe they chose me again for a book auction highlight. And yeah, pretty excited about that. I really like book auctions. I like book auctions because you're going to the book auction because you like books. You don't go to a book auction for fun. No one would do that. I mean, oh yeah. What are you doing Friday? You want to get some coffee, go to the book auction, even though you haven't read in 20 years? No, people don't do that. So, some paper, a quiz, right? See, oh God, I cannot take the smell of old paper. Old paper is not for me. No, sir. Let's see if there's anything neato in here. Oh, these are fun. Atlases. Look at this. I love books too. Books are money. They are just, but paper? No. Oh, I have, we should do like a design book train. I have so many design books, antique books. Yes, you did. And yeah, books are just, I remember that. they don't take up a lot of room. They're easy to ship, cheap shipping, and they are a lot of work though. So when I list them on a different sites, I have to take pictures of, everything because you want to see the book you're buying. But this is so much easier. This is me right now. Oh, load the books. Paddling my own canoe. Here, I'll load one right now. Why not, right? I got to do it anyway. My computer here. If I can move my mouse. I hate these dogs. They just bark and bark at me. So let's create a listing. Okay. You see that? So I'm going to do a single listing. So you're going to go into, do you know how to get to the listings? Okay. So upload photos. Okay. I don't have, let's see here. Okay. Sorry about this. And I'll just pick something to show you. So here we go. So category, books. And there's 2 categories for books too, a few actually. So I always put it under here. Collectible books, because that's what I'm, doing. And this is Favor the Bold. Description, I write book. I just can't. And then the price, we'll say $1, quantity 1, and auction, shipping profile, and review list. So that's under books, but people are going to only get the media mail if it's in a book auction. If it's not in a book auction, then they're just getting charged whatever. Yeah. Because somebody was all pissed off at me for that. And I'm like, I didn't do it. I did not do that. If it was me shipping on my own, I would 100%, you would get media mail all day. All day. So that's just for you to know. So like today, it's my auctions under books. For tonight, they're getting the media mail, which is pretty neat. And this is some Americana I got. And yeah, I think I'm just going to do like I wanted to show you guys. No, I thought so too, but I think that there's a lot of shysters out there that probably put stuff under books and it's not books. And you know those MFers at the post office? They opened one of my media mails. Yeah. And guess what it was? A Holy Bible. So I really hope they feel good about themselves. Jerk-offs. Yeah. They open everything. Good thing I'm not smuggling stuff because I would be screwed instantly. I don't get it. Let me see here. Oh, they didn't get the media mail prices. Yeah, because one day I was like, oh, I'm going to give away a whole bunch of postcards, right? And it's going to charge me like 4 cents under media mail because it's a postcard. No, I got charged $4. $4. Because it was in vintage decor category. And then I emailed them and they're like, oh no, it has to be under a whole thing of books or whatever, So I was very upset by that. But I did do something fun with a atlas. So, we get all these scraps and stuff. They want my stickers. Show category. Yes. And yesterday I did a record show, and that was under media mail because it's music. So I got everything in the boxes. Oh, I was so mad. Priority boxes, because that's what I'm thinking. Taped them all up. And guess what? I printed out the label. It said media mail. I was like, son of a bitch. So I had to undo it and find another box. And because I was just assuming, because they would have been like, oh, Ashley, you got to come down to the post office. And I won't go there. Mm-mm. Yeah. But it worked out okay, though. Definitely worked out okay. But yeah, I did a little, sometimes I framed a old map. Neat, right? I'm going to put it right up there in that corner. Look at my big wall. Nice, right? I just had some frames laying around. And so we do have the Victorian train coming up. If anybody's interested, send me a message. I know I got 2 messages. And I mean, I find a lot of, yay, all these great things. And it doesn't have to be Victorian. It doesn't have to be from, the time period. If it's Victorian-like, shabby chic, cottagecore. Let's just call it shabby chic. I like that word better. I didn't know what cottagecore was. Inspired, correct. And I have a lot of gold gilded mirrors. I have, I have a lot of frames, a lot of stuff going on there, a lot of floral things, and just keep it shabby chic and pretty. So if you're like, wait, I don't have Victorian things, we have about 4 open spots left. So bougie, whites and florals, and just pretty, shabby chicish, and neat, clean. And that's what I mean, my house is, I learned it's a hodgepodge. I didn't know what that word meant either. I didn't know that was a word. Hodgepodge and cottagecore, I learned here. No clue. No clue what that was. And yeah, I had no idea. No clue. Yes, Laura, you have great stuff, Victorian stuff. I just thought I just had severe issues and didn't know what I wanted my house to look like. I was like, oh, okay, we got a little MCM down here, and then we got some antiques over there, then we got a Victorian beveled mirror over there, and then we got this over here, then we have a Victorian bathroom, then we have a MCM bathroom, then we have an Art Deco kitchen. Right? It's that's like my superpower, my downfall almost. I'm like the person that, goes to a bar and comes out with 800 new friends and 800 new enemies. It's really bad. It's bad. But yes, we have a lot of stuff going on Victorian train. See the dates here. The 23rd and 24th. Let's see. Computer. And I made it to 2,000 followers. Oh, wow. Oh my God. So you have a hodgepodge home. Thanks, guys. Oh, wow. Thank you. Dory, have a great day. I love that movie, by the way. Not Dory. I like that one too. But Cars, that's where it's at. Yeah, so do what makes you happy. What's her name? See, here I go again. I'm all over the joint. I'm going to show you guys who I want to be. AP. This is who I strive to be one day. Yes, we have the hodgepodge train coming up. Have you guys seen her? Iris. She's everything. Everything I ever want to be. Look at this. Look at this. She is, you know what? She wasn't even a designer. Didn't go to school, nothing. She just, I mean, she's old as shit. She's like 120, I think. APFEL. And yes, bookmark our Victorian shows. So she was just like a quirky, just went with the flow, did all these things, but now she's finally getting recognized in the design world. And the coolest part about it is, have you guys ever used those Ruggables? So my carpets upstairs are all Ruggables. And you can just pop them in the washer. But she's doing a rug design. And what she always has said is go from the floor up. That's how you design a home. And I'm obsessed with this one. So this is fun for me. Very, very, very a good feel. They also have Barbie ones, they're pretty BA actually, I got to tell you. But Ruggable is great, especially if you have animals. You just throw it in there, right? I mean, it's expensive, but it's a rug that you're going to have forever. Here I am endorsing the rugs because I have to. And hardwood floors. I put this carpet on top of rug. I don't care. But yes, I like the whole hodgepodge look. And I redo a lot of things a lot. So that's where I try to incorporate the things that I'm selling you guys here. So I'm going to do a giveaway, and I have to go get picture taking before I get the child, and probably take Benadryl. Oh, see here. Let me see. Oh, this is fun. Here he is. Here's a little dude. It's paper. Photos and blowing my nose. Yes. You know what? Okay, I got to tell you, I went to Sarasota not too long ago. And the moment I got off that plane, I was like, I can breathe. My eyes aren't running. My throat isn't this big. And then the moment I got here, home, it happened again. Like I literally live in the woods. There's trees everywhere. My car's yellow, not gray. Yes. We had brush fires? Is that why the helicopters were going around? We had a ton of helicopters flying over us. Boy. So I'm going to run this giveaway. Got it. And here we go. Oh, no. Oh, wow. I had no idea that was happening. Hello, Lisa. Yeah, was it Saturday? What day was it? I forget what day it was. Yeah, all these helicopters were just circling around us. And usually what happens is when dumbass people hike on the mountain, they get like, they fall or something up in the Water Gap Recreational Center, and or they just pass out or whatever. Good morning, collector of all 79. Oh, you're right off the trail. Yeah, I look out the window and the big peak of the Water Gap is right there. And the trail is right behind me to get to the Appalachian Trail. We just like ride dirt bikes and stuff above it. So funny, we're so close. Yeah, but people, I was like, oh, somebody probably fell again. You know, I'm looking at the gap too. It's and 611 is closed. Oh, 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 thank you. Yeah. Hmm. So close. So I'm giving this away, guys. I'm not quite sure what size it is. It's not your normal size, but he's real cute. Got a can of worms, fish and pole made of sticks, and this little rat terrier. And I got this cat. This cat is killing me. My daughter is so obsessed with it. It's like her happy place, but I just don't want any more animals in this house because then I have ADD too. Good morning, John Chaser, 6869. How's it going today, John? Everybody's having a good day so far. The sun's shining. It's one of those hi cottage to the core. We were just talking about that. Well, I was cottage core. I had no idea what cottage core was until I started here. I'm doing good. Besides allergies, and I just did my little talk, and I have a book show tonight, and we're talking about trains and the new shipping policy, which I have it in there. Granny chic, yes. And I definitely love cottage core. I didn't know it was cottage core. I just thought it was shabby chic. But I like the names people give things. I think I've just been living under a rock since I started reselling. Like, really? I had no idea. Huh. I don't think I even go on Facebook much anymore. That's another thing too, guys. Since I started taking all these pictures, it is a picture. Well, I think it was ripped out of like one of those picture books or something, but it's not nice paper. Totally frame it. Um was he like, really? Is that pretty? Um yeah, I started taking all these pictures and making sure my listings were perfect on here and all the things. And guess what? I kind of forgot about my friends. The little social aspect of my life I forgot about. And my flower frogs. I know, isn't it pretty? I'm on a hunt for flower frogs. Guys, I thought they were everything but what they are. Legit. I thought you put pens in them. Thought you put sewing tools in them. Mhm. No clue. No clue. I was like, I got this thing, you know. I had no idea it was a flower frog. No clue. So that's going to be running. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Oh, gosh. Marble holder. I know. I thought they were everything but what they are. Yes, he's my little sunshine here. Right? Right, little Sunny? Little Sunny. 29 years? Oh, I'm so sorry, CJ Holly. We're running the winner. Shenli, 1963. Congratulations on this. Thank you, guys. And CJ Holly, I'm so sorry. I'm here if you ever want to talk. I mean, I've been with myself a little bit more than 29 years. And That's a long time. And growing a life with somebody and all the things I couldn't imagine. One time, my husband, I said, he's like, well, I don't think this is working. Shut the fuck up. Are you serious? I was not expecting that. Oh my God. Yes, prayers for you on your journey. Listen, does he have a hot friend? I'm not kidding. Because I'd be boning all his friends. Hmm. Every single, but I'm very mean like that. I am so sorry. This is crazy. I had a girlfriend. I still have a girlfriend. Spite. Yeah. You need to take care of you. 1000%. And if you can, I don't know what you have around you, just move. Move. Start a new life. Start a new you. You still love him, but he's checked out. My girlfriend goes through this all the time. And after this, I mean, I'm here for you, but she goes through this all the time with her husband, and her husband had a plan to leave her with their 2 kids and run away with her best friend. Yes, you will love him. You will love the person that you know, but he is not that person anymore. He's somebody else that you don't love. People change. Some people grow together, some people grow apart. And you got to move and start your own life. I mean, start fresh. And I mean, if my husband and I broke up, I would be like, peace, bye. Take the house, take everything. Give me a small little something somewhere because I don't want to do this anymore. Exactly. You don't know who he is, but get your closure. You're not going to get full closure, I don't think. But just say, listen, if you ever come to terms with what you're doing was so wrong, then we can talk about being okay, not together. But when people change like that, it's not you, it's nothing, it's chemical. Midlife crisis. They're going to blame it on everything that isn't them. They're going to say, her boobs aren't the way they used to be. We don't laugh together anymore. They're going to blame everything but themselves. And you did not do anything. Don't forget, exactly, KM Homes, 1000%. And unfortunately, when we get into any relationship, that is what happens. Any relationships. And try to fill the void with something else. Take up a hobby. Go out and meet people. Go have meaningless love making, but don't be crazy. Oh, 16. You're young. Go out there. Get yourselves out there. Your best friend, man. I would probably be in jail. 1000%. Mm-hmm. So what? 50's 50. 50's like the new 20. Exactly. Life will become easier. And it wasn't your best friend. It was somebody in a mask that you thought was your best friend. Have you watched Vanderpump Rules? Because Tom Sandoval did that to Ariana. And it's been like this whole thing. I mean, granted, they're bunch of D bags on Bravo, but the whole world hates this guy. Yes, but your son needs you and you have a whole life ahead. And you're 50, so what? Martha Stewart is on the cover of Sports Illustrated. You are? You did, Lori? I had no idea. Wow. I would never ever think that. Never in a million years. I had no idea. You're so it's because of you have so much good energy. Yes, and your son and you know what something CJ Holly, I know it's hard to oh god. Yeah. Oh, Lori, I know. I get it. But you strived and you're out of there. He was your everything, but you weren't his. And I hate to say the harsh reality of it. And one day your son is going to want to get out of the house and oh, your son is your everything. Oh my god. KM Holmes, I had no idea. Oh my god. KM, I'm going to cry. Like guys, take care of your health and understand when someone's not well, take care of them. And it's a pain in the ass, but if you don't, it's hard. My dad is the biggest pain in the ass. We've never had a good relationship. He's sick, very sick. He doesn't have much longer. And I hate what I have to do for him, but I do it because he's my dad. And you never know. Oh, guys, this is CJ, please hang in there, girl. And you just have to one day your son's going to want to go off on his own and be free and not want to do it because he's there with you. And so you need to make a life for yourself. Think about all the shit you've been through. All of us. We've been through everybody's got a story. When we go, oh my God, I could just die. Everything's so hard. Is it though? Is it? Because we've all been through something. Some harder than others, some not so hard. Oh. Yes, guys, see, this is so nice talking to everybody, and sometimes you need to let the feelings out. Listen, there's you're gonna is he? I know the kitty's concerned. Is he? He got how old is he? You never know what others are going through. Exactly. I you know those people like who make fun of people in public. You know, like just um, I call those people out. But I don't say like you shouldn't do that. No, I just make fun of them to their faces. So if somebody's making fun of somebody for being overweight, I I then tell them something even worse. Right? Well, guys, there's always a different approach. You could beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? For instance, this stuff around me, my antiques, someone's going to be like that's shit, that's crap. Me, it's beautiful. So just think of it that way. You're not everybody's cup of tea, you know? type thing. But you got to get out there, girl, and you got to talk to people. You are who you are. Exactly. And, everyone's like, what are you worried about, Ashley? I'm 37. I'm in the best shape of my life. But I was a fat kid. I didn't have a boyfriend until I was 26, like a real boyfriend. And I think I'm the most comfortable I've ever been. I mean, I've conquered motherhood, I've conquered business, I've conquered everything. It's what's inside of you, what you have done that makes you. Your son is 39. Single still? Guys are harder to settle down, for sure. Oh, he's got to get some kids. Yeah, being 31 and single is just fine. 39 and single is just fine. I'm 37 and I feel like I'm single sometimes, but I'm not. Yeah, so, CJ, you're blowing my mind here. I don't know what to say. Hell yeah. Listen, you're going to be just fine. Think of it this way. You're going to be better than ever. You're new. You're a new person. Something is telling you, the universe is saying, we're going to challenge her and we're going to watch her make it. Whoever up there, I don't know who's there anymore, but you are better than she is. And because your morale, I mean, you just don't do that to somebody that you love and care about, no matter what. Exactly. God only gives you what you can handle and wants you to show other people that you can handle it too, and it's going to be okay. God gave me way too much shit to handle in my life. But I'm here and we're here. And what we do with that is what we do with that. If you want to do amazing, do amazing. If you don't, then you're not using your superpowers, right? I call them superpowers. God was like, Ashley, you're going to have a crap life and it's going to be hard. And I finally am using it. I'm finally have enough strength to use that trauma and use it for something good. Right? 2 cute cats. Look at, I got 1 cute cat. But guys, I have to get going. CJ, I'm going to follow you. And Lori, thank you for being here. And thank you all. I had so much fun today. I'm following you. Following everybody up here. And maybe I'm allergic to the cat. Oh, no problem. Hey, message me. Follow me on Instagram or something. I mean, if you ever need time to talk, I did say one time, all the time, that for some reason we're here at the right place at the right time. You came in for a reason. You too, KM Holmes. Right? Oh, yeah, he's a good little dude. He's a fun guy. Exactly. And you know what? You came into the right chat for that, because I've been to some chats and this was the right one at the right time for a reason, right? So guys, have a good day. I'm going to go get picture taking and take care of all my animals. Bye. I'll see you later, maybe. Boop. Boom.